Malcolm Wilkerson had an IQ of 165. Most people in his life only found out the hard way.
He's a genius. He's going to special class.
What?
Malcolm's special?
There's a moment in season 5 where Malcolm accidentally helps rob a house.
And you just believed him when he said that this was his house.
No, he didn't say that.
He thought he was just carrying boxes for a neighbor.
Well, thanks. It was very nice of you.
When the police show up and the couple tries to quietly downplay what was taken, Malcolm's brain does what Malcolm's brain does.
14 by 12 by 21. A computer and 2 high-definition color printers. A signature machine, an embossing machine, 2 bottles of solvent-based ink eradicator.
Somewhere in the middle of that list, he realizes what all of it adds up to.
Oh my God, you're criminals!
The neighbors have been running a counterfeiting operation. They get arrested on the spot.
I used to care what you thought about me.
Then, quietly, he admits he still does. That's Malcolm's genius in a single scene.
I have a photographic memory. I can picture everything I put in the car.
He just helped some strangers load a car, and his brain stored every detail without being asked, because that's what his brain does, always, without pause, without effort.
Well, for that, you wouldn't need an embossing machine, unless you were gonna forge stock certificates.
Hal's father, Walter, pulls Malcolm into his study, hands him a Civil War quartermaster's ledger, and asks him to find something interesting.
This car was up to...
Walter's expecting Malcolm to notice a quirk in the handwriting, a historical oddity he's been proud of for years.
Oh, yeah. The numbers don't add up here.
What?
The quartermaster was skimming from the inventory. A 150-year-old fraud. Walter is stunned.
This quartermaster was skimming rifles. This is the kind of thing that gets your name in the Civil War Quarterly.
Malcolm is in a hospital bed.
We'll check him in.
They're gonna cut you open?
Like a trout.
A doctor is telling him he needs emergency surgery. Every adult in the room is treating him like a kid who doesn't understand what's happening.
All you have to do is relax and let the pills take effect.
So Malcolm reads his own blood work, not skim reads, actually processes it, catches the diagnostic error the doctor missed, and writes his own lab values on his skin so they can't be erased.
That means it isn't appendicitis. It was probably just a transient infection or maybe even a cold sore.
Then he threatens a malpractice lawsuit if anyone proceeds.
I will sue your ass for malpractice.
Maybe we should run another blood test.
Malcolm figured it out alone, in a hospital gown, under genuine physical stress, with no one on his side. That's something most adults couldn't do with a week to prepare. Before going on stage at the Krellboyne picnic, Malcolm pulls Francis aside and asks him directly.
You'd still like me, even if you found out I was a freak, right? And the family wouldn't treat me any different, right?
Francis tells him they already know he's smart. Malcolm says,
just don't say I didn't warn you.
He asks 2 audience members for their credit cards and runs them.
Add the individual digits on each card, you get 74 and 66.
If you multiply those numbers, you get 4,884.
Sum of digits, square of the total, multiplied by pi, factors.
Factors. The factors are 222 and 73. Multiplied by pi. 26 and 261,000.
He stacks operations on 2 16-digit numbers simultaneously, in real time, in front of an audience, while making it look effortless. The family sits in the parked car in complete silence, not because they're proud, because they don't know what they just watched. For a moment, his genius puts real distance between him and them, exactly what he was afraid of.
Is Malcolm a robot?
No, son, he's just smart.
Reese and Francis go straight back to teasing him, same as always.
Analyze what I had for lunch.
Moron.
You know what I don't understand? How you can rattle off all those numbers, but you can't remember to brush your teeth.
Hal suggests Burger Barn. Everyone cheers. The distance closed. His genius was real, and so was the fact that they didn't let it change anything. When Herkeby introduces his ranking system, a live scoreboard tracking every student's academic performance to 20 decimal places. He thinks he's built something Malcolm can't touch.
So, what does being number 1 get you?
Nothing.
He hasn't. Malcolm's response is to simply outperform everyone in the class until the system breaks.
Okay, I think we're ready to show Principal Little Dove what the right kind of motivation can accomplish.
He doesn't cheat, he doesn't scheme, he just applies himself and scores above 100% in a grading architecture that was never designed for someone like him. The board can't display what he's doing. His classmates start having breakdowns watching their rankings collapse.
I'm invisible! You can't beat the system. But you sure can break it.
The academic octathlon is where Malcolm finds out that everyone in the entire competition, every team, every coach, is planning to cheat. He's the only one who refuses.
Question administration of Prague!
A rival student pretends to be on his side, giving him advice designed to get him to quit entirely.
There's probably some kind of obvious smart guy reason I'm missing here, but
Can't you just leave?
Malcolm almost falls for it. Then he realizes he's been played. His response is to steal the answer sheets and distribute copies to every team simultaneously.
I got the answers. I'm gonna go make copies. You guys stay here and keep the door open until I get back.
What follows is every competitor trying to answer before questions are even finished.
What historic document?
The Magna Carta.
Coaches dragging each other away, the entire event collapsing into chaos from the inside.
In fingertip semaphore, this means...
I know what it means.
The moderator announces that each school will quietly take home one participation award, and nobody will speak of this again. Hal is being framed for financial fraud.
You're not alone! We've called every available police officer in the Tri-County area.
The prosecution has a stack of dates tying him to a series of crimes. Malcolm looks at the list of dates, just looks at it.
Wait a second. Oh my God.
What is it?
I need to talk to Dad right now.
Every single one falls on a Friday. He knows this because Hal once mentioned offhand that he'd been skipping work on Fridays for 15 years.
Well, yeah, once I knew what to look for, I realized I had almost everything I need right here in my memory box.
Malcolm filed that detail, retrieved it at exactly the right moment. Hal walks free. There's an episode where a younger student named Barton transfers into the Krillboyne class. He's quieter than Malcolm, less combative, and visibly more intelligent.
To estimate the pressure at the center of the sun, just assume a constant density of 1.41 grams per cubic centimeter.
Malcolm eventually asks him what it's like inside his head.
It's more like a beehive. And every bee has a brain like yours.
It's the only time in 7 seasons that someone holds up a mirror and shows Malcolm what everyone else sees when they look at him.
How did they expect you to learn all these formulas?
Use a mnemonic device, like Anefru, Babashar, Kala, Dastra.
For a moment, Malcolm understands what it must feel like to be in the room with someone like him. Herkeby has been blackmailing Malcolm, threatening Reese unless Malcolm deliberately tanks his own grades to protect Herkeby's all-time GPA record.
Are you really that shallow and petty?
You have no idea.
In the middle of gloating about it, Herkeby casually mentions that he skipped an entire semester of gym in his senior year to protect that very same GPA.
You know, instead of 7th period gym, I created my own AP class.
Malcolm reports it anonymously to the principal the same day. Herkeby loses the record immediately.
I am directing that this plaque be returned to Edna Thornby, who, though blind and crippled, managed to pass gym.
Here's the part that the highlight reels don't show. From the first day a teacher walks into his classroom with a test, Malcolm is separated.
Stop staring at me!
Different room, different label, different track. He describes it himself in the pilot.
Around here, being smart is exactly like being radioactive.
People don't move toward it, they move away. So Malcolm grows up without real peers. The Krillboynes are brilliant, but fragile.
I give to you the Nixon electromagnet.
His brothers operate on a completely different frequency.
We're not ditching out, are we?
His parents are too busy surviving their own chaos to genuinely see him. The kids in the regular classes treat him like a curiosity. What happens to someone who spends their entire adolescence as the smartest person in every room they're put in?
I just wanted somebody to like me.
They never learn how to lose. They never learn how to be wrong. They never develop the social instincts that only come from spending time with people who can actually push back.
Well, maybe that's not the best example, but you know what
Son, I don't care what anybody says. You're a very nice and thoughtful young man.
You can't learn humility if no one around you can challenge you. The ego that fills that space isn't a character flaw. It's the almost inevitable outcome of his situation.
I saw how their influences spread through the Egyptians, the Carthaginians, basically through the whole ancient world.
Arrogance is what grows when there's no friction, and the arrogance pushes people away, which deepens the isolation, which gives the ego even more room to grow.
Easy for you to say, number one.
I have a name.
By the end of the series, the show's own character description is damning. Someone who overestimates his own abilities and underestimates others, completely unaware that his own behavior is the main reason he's alone.
Babylonian Kings, 3rd Dynasty.
Stop complaining. I have homework too.
His brothers openly consider him the least likable of the three. Francis tells him directly,
Malcolm, I'm not gonna stand here in a public toilet and rank me, Dewey, Reese, Jamie, and you in order of popularity.
Malcolm is shocked, because in his own head, that's not even a possibility. He could identify a 150-year-old accounting fraud in 30 seconds. He spent 7 years unable to understand why nobody liked him.
I'm sorry, you weren't supposed to know about the beach trip. What? Hey, geez, watch it!
But here's the thing, that's not really Malcolm's failure. It's what happens when a kid that exceptional ends up in an environment that has no idea what to do with him, and neither does he.
Boy,
That's quite a show for your first week here.
His genius was real. The moments in this video are real. Malcolm was brilliant. He was also, for most of his life, completely alone with it. And that, more than anything else, is why it left everyone speechless, including himself. Speaking of Wilkersons who couldn't stay out of trouble, the Francis timeline is up next.